Ah, looks like Matpat's uploaded something that anybody would actually care about. It's about the G-Man. Could be interesting, actually. Let's take a look. Let's just hit play here real quick. Because, people actually care about this topic. Unlike fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Jesus.
Rise and shine, loyal purist.
Yeah, okay, this intro is really cringe. I'm just gonna
Shine.
skip a little bit in. Just try and see what his final thesis is. Let's go.
Find something that can teleport, manipulate time, possesses deep
Right.
knowledge of how future events fit together, and is an
Sure.
enemy to the Combine. And when you look at all of these traits, they perfectly describe a Neolin,
Oh.
a creature that's the same species as the final boss from the first game. Yes, it's my theory that the G-Man, one of the most mysterious characters in the history of gaming, is a creature related
no.
to the space fetus from the first game.
Well, at least now I know what next month's video is going to be. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear friend Matpat seems to forget here that this theory doesn't work because even earlier in his video he addresses that the G-Man is invested in destroying Zen and killing the Nihilith, and if he wants revenge for the exile of the Zen species of the Nihilith, then why would he be interested in controlling Zen and destroying the Nihilith? Also, the G-Man, he's above this kind of petty conflict. He's a nigh-omniscient entity. He's sort of I see him myself as sort of an external godlike arbitrator. He can control events in the games, and he can, to his own desires. And I think he's more than just an enemy. He's more than just a monster or an alien. He's on like a godlike tier, I think. And his employers, kind of imply that there must be others, right? Because you say that, first of all, the Nihilith in Half-Life 1 is already listed to be the final Nihilith. It's the last one of its kind. But even if that statement excludes the G-Man, who is also a Nihilith, then who are his employers? Like, how could they exist without being, other Nihiliths? In addition, the Nihilith doesn't really seem to have some of the powers that he lists. Like, at what point does the Nihilith control time? Because I don't remember that part. And I'm pretty sure he says something about it in the video, because obviously I've seen the video, but it doesn't really control time. Like, it can teleport you, as can a lot of the stuff in Zen. A lot of objects in Zen have teleporting characteristics. It's not really that special. And yeah, it's telepathic. It's like a big mother brain kind of entity that's enslaved these other aliens. But I mean, sure, when you look at it in the way that the Vorticorns don't like him, and the Combine don't like him, sure, he's a Nihilith, whatever. But that's not really what it's sort of about. In my opinion, the Vorticorns that try to stop the G-Man do so, like, from a point of view of it being, they want him to stop meddling with the life of Gordon Freeman. As well, the G-Man seems kind of, people already in the Half-Life universe, they talk about the Black Mesa incidents, they talk about the Nihilith and Half-Life 1 and everything. But even though Eli Vance talks about, like, gets the topic of the G-Man, and others say they've seen him as well, they're negligent to kind of talk about the G-Man. They don't like to do that, and that to me points to something far more disturbing and far more outside of the game and maybe even human understanding that the G-Man is. But in all honesty, until Half-Life 3 rolls around, which is unlikely to even happen at all at this point, fucking what with Artifact and everything, and Valve being the way that it is these days, but I don't think your theory will be correct. I mean, I guess at least it's a well-researched and actually well-done theory, unlike a lot of the stuff that you've been putting out recently to meet this sort of content quota, which in my opinion ruins a lot of channels. But I mean, this theory is BS. Like, it makes no sense that the G-Man could be Denialance. So, fuck off.